Hello and welcome to today's briefing. I'm Dana, and joining me is Matt. We're covering a range of stories from around the world, starting with some significant developments in international news.
That's right, Dana. Let's dive into the first story.
According to reports, Israeli troops shot at a car in the occupied West Bank, killing a 7-month-old Palestinian baby and wounding his parents. The Palestinian Health Ministry confirmed this incident.
That's devastating. Have there been any official statements from the Israeli side regarding this incident?
The articles don't mention any specific response from Israeli officials, but it's clear that incidents like these can escalate tensions in the region. The reporting highlights the ongoing conflict and its tragic consequences for civilians.
Absolutely. It's heartbreaking to see such young lives affected by conflict. Moving on, what's the next story we're covering?
Democrat Xavier Becerra has advanced to the general election for California governor, positioning himself as an experienced candidate to succeed Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom.
What were some of the key points from his campaign that helped him advance?
Becerra emphasized his over 35 years in public office, including his roles as State Attorney General and U.S. Health Secretary. He argued that his experience makes him the most qualified candidate in a crowded field.
That's significant. With such a long background in public service, he's certainly got a strong resume. How does his advancement impact the Democratic Party's chances in California?
Given California's status as a Democratic stronghold, Becerra's advancement is seen as a positive for the party. His experience is likely to appeal to voters looking for continuity and leadership.
That makes sense. Let's move to another story.
Former President Donald Trump issued a pardon to Stephen Buyer, a former Republican congressman from Indiana who was convicted of insider trading. Buyer served nearly 2 years in prison for making illegal stock trades based on inside information after he left office.
What are the implications of this pardon, especially considering Buyer's position and the nature of his crime?
The pardon is notable because it involves a serious white-collar crime. Insider trading is typically viewed harshly, and pardoning someone convicted of it could be seen as controversial.
Right. It raises questions about the use of presidential pardon power, especially in cases involving financial crimes by individuals in positions of power.
Exactly. Let's move on to another international story. The U.S. military reported that it shot down 4 Iranian drones launched toward the Strait of Hormuz. In response, the U.S. struck some of Iran's coastal surveillance radar sites.
How does this incident affect the current geopolitical tensions in the region?
The incident is likely to heighten tensions between the U.S. and Iran. The Strait of Hormuz is a critical waterway for global oil shipments, and any conflict there could have significant economic implications.
That's a great point. The Strait of Hormuz is vital for international trade, so any disruption there is a serious concern. What's the latest on the Ukraine-Russia conflict?
Residents of St. Petersburg were told to stay indoors after a large-scale Ukrainian drone attack targeted the city. This follows Russian President Putin rejecting Ukrainian President Zelensky's offer for direct talks.
How does this latest attack reflect the current state of the conflict between Ukraine and Russia?
It shows that Ukraine is capable of launching significant attacks deep into Russian territory. This could be a strategic move to put pressure on Russia during a time when diplomatic efforts are stalled.
That indicates a continued escalation. Let's shift to economic news.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired a meeting of the Economic Advisory Council to discuss measures to sustain India's growth and strengthen economic resilience amid global uncertainties.
What were the main areas of focus during this meeting?
The discussions reportedly covered macroeconomic stability, reforms for ease of doing business, and the investment climate. India has been maintaining a strong GDP growth rate of 7.7%.
That's impressive growth. What are the challenges India faces in sustaining this momentum?
Global uncertainties, including the conflict in West Asia and supply chain disruptions, were mentioned as key challenges. The meeting aimed to chart a course for India's economic advancement.
Let's move to another economic story.
SpaceX has signed a multi-year cloud services agreement with Google, reportedly worth $920 million monthly from October 2026 to June 2029. This deal provides Google with significant computing capacity.
What are the implications of this deal for SpaceX and Google?
For SpaceX, it strengthens their AI infrastructure as they prepare for their U.S. stock market debut. For Google, it enhances their computing capabilities, likely supporting their AI services.
That's a substantial deal. It will be interesting to see how it plays out, especially with SpaceX's upcoming IPO.
Domestic LPG prices in India have been increased by Rs29 per 14.2 kilogram cylinder, marking the second hike in 3 months. This follows previous disruptions in global energy markets.
How do these price hikes affect households in India?
The increase adds to the financial burden on households, especially those that rely heavily on LPG for cooking. State-owned oil marketing companies are still incurring significant losses despite the price revisions.
That must be challenging for many families. Let's move to a story about consumer behavior.
Rising fuel prices are affecting summer plans for many U.S. boaters. The increase in fuel costs is making boaters reconsider their recreational activities.
How are boaters adapting to these higher fuel prices?
Some boaters are adjusting their plans by being more mindful of fuel consumption or looking for more fuel-efficient options. Others might be scaling back their boating activities.
That makes sense. Fuel prices have a direct impact on recreational activities that involve significant fuel consumption. Let's discuss another consumer-related story.
Amazon Prime Day is happening from June 23rd to 26th. It's one of the biggest sale events for the online retail giant, and it's coming at a time when shoppers are feeling the squeeze of inflation.
How does Amazon Prime Day impact consumer spending, especially during times of economic uncertainty?
Prime Day is a significant event that can drive consumer spending. It offers discounts and deals that attract a large number of shoppers, potentially boosting sales for Amazon and its sellers.
Let's move to some sports news.
Russian teenager Mira Andreeva won the French Open, claiming her first Grand Slam title at the age of 19. She defeated Polish qualifier Maja Chwelinska in the final.
What are the implications of her win, especially considering her young age?
Andrea's victory marks her as a rising star in tennis. At 19, she's already showing the talent and potential to dominate the sport for years to come.
That's exciting. Young talent like hers can really shake up the rankings. What's the latest on the Formula One scene?
The Monaco Grand Prix is airing on Sky Sports F1 HD. Formula One fans can catch the highlights and live coverage on the channel.
For those interested in F1, what's the significance of the Monaco Grand Prix?
The Monaco Grand Prix is one of the most prestigious races in the F1 calendar. It's known for its challenging circuit and glamorous setting.
Let's move to another sports story.
Premier League Review is airing on Sky Sports Premier League HD, covering action from various rounds of fixtures. It's a great way for fans to catch up on the latest matches.
How does Premier League Review help fans stay engaged with the league?
It provides comprehensive coverage and analysis of the matches, allowing fans to stay up to date with the latest developments in the Premier League.
Let's discuss another sports-related story.
FIFA has announced that it will allow fans to bring one soft, plastic, disposable water bottle into World Cup venues. This decision comes after a backlash against a previous ban on refillable bottles.
What was the reasoning behind FIFA's initial ban on refillable bottles?
The initial ban was likely aimed at reducing plastic waste and promoting sustainability. However, it faced criticism from fans who were concerned about staying hydrated during matches.
That makes sense. Allowing disposable water bottles is a compromise. What's the latest on the Iran World Cup team's situation?
Iran's World Cup squad has moved to Mexico, but a diplomatic row has erupted because some of the team's support staff were refused U.S. visas.
How does this visa issue affect the Iranian team's preparations for the World Cup?
The players have reached Mexico, but key officials are still awaiting U.S. visas. This has caused tension and criticism towards the U.S. for its handling of the situation.
That's a complex situation. Let's move to some entertainment news.
Anthony Head, known for his roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Ted Lasso, has passed away at the age of 72. His family confirmed his death due to complications from pneumonia.
What were some of his most notable roles, and how is he remembered by fans and colleagues?
Head was celebrated for his versatile acting career, including his iconic roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Ted Lasso. He is remembered as a talented and beloved figure in the entertainment industry.
Let's discuss some TV schedules.
Peppa Pig is airing on Nick Jr. at various times, featuring episodes like The Baby Piggy and Everybody Sleepover.
What's new or notable about the current episodes of Peppa Pig?
The episodes cover various fun and educational themes that are typical of the show, making it enjoyable for young viewers.
Let's move to some more TV listings.
Friends is airing on Comedy Central HD with episodes like The One with Ross's Wedding, Part 2, and The One with the Invitation.
For fans of Friends, what's the appeal of rewatching the series?
Friends remains popular due to its relatable characters, engaging storylines, and nostalgic value. It's a classic sitcom that continues to attract viewers.
Let's discuss another TV show.
4 in a Bed is airing on Channel 4 HD, featuring various B&Bs competing against each other. It's a fun and competitive reality show.
How does the format of 4 in a Bed work, and what makes it entertaining?
Contestants run their B&Bs, and a panel judges them based on various criteria. The competition aspect and the interactions between contestants make it engaging.
Let's move to another TV listing.
Judge Judy is airing on True Crime, featuring real-life small claims cases. It's a popular show known for Judge Judy's straightforward approach.
What makes Judge Judy compelling for viewers?
The show's format, which involves real cases, and Judge Judy's no-nonsense style, makes it engaging and informative for viewers.
Finally, let's cover a news story from a different category.
A man died in a shark attack off the coast of Western Australia while spearfishing with his family. This incident marks one of several fatal shark attacks in Australia recently.
What are the circumstances surrounding this shark attack, and how does it fit into the broader context of shark attacks in Australia?
The man was spearfishing when the attack occurred. Australia has seen several fatal shark attacks this year, raising concerns about safety in coastal areas.
That's a tragic incident. As we wrap up today's briefing, it's clear there's been a wide range of significant news across various categories.
Indeed, Matt. From international conflicts, economic developments, to sports and entertainment news, there's a lot to stay informed about. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Dana. It's been a comprehensive briefing.
And that's all for today's podcast.